Hey guys, me Kickassreaction here, and today we are back with some more your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I decided to bust out the old Marvel, good old Venom, you know, t-shirt for these reactions. I know that Venom himself hasn't made an appearance in this show, but we did have a unique symbiote thing in episode 1, and this show's, you know, unique obsession with blue kind of fits the theme, you know. So we are here with the appropriate attire on, and yeah, we're in a interesting spot right now. Obviously, we're boosting Lonnie's story right now. He is pretty much going through a lot of the Spider-Man-esque struggles at this point, you know, little to no funds whatsoever, saving his family through joining a gang, which he wanted no part of, obviously, building the groundwork for him to eventually become Tombstone in, you know, whatever unique way this show wants to do. Surprisingly, Norman Osborn is now, like, Spidey's guy in the chair. I don't know what the hell to even really think of that at the moment. You know, would it be nice if he didn't go down his eventual downfall of the Green Goblin? Sure, it would be. But, this is Norman Osborn. And more importantly, this is a Spider-Man, property, you know, and, well, no story goes by where he doesn't struggle a lot, and great personal loss to both his hero life and his personal life comes up, you know, so I mean, that's just the status quo. But yeah, anyway guys, episode 4, let's do it. Alright guys, episode 4. Will we start seeing some downfalls? Let's find out.
You're just meeting up to discuss the fact that he knows you're Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So the only question now, Peter, is what do you need?
Hey, Mom, what's up?
A new costume would be nice.
This isn't how I wanted you to come over for the first time.
Andre was vandalizing a building with some hoodlums.
I'm Big Donovan, leader.
Big Donovan. I didn't write his name down. I should have.
Family.
Me for my brother.
Lonnie.
It's a hell of a traitor.
Eyes on me, bug boy.
Yep.
Spider-Man versus Lonnie.
I have no idea if these two in particular are like,
Nothing can go that fast without
if they're actually like known characters, or if they're just like mooks to demonstrate the gear whoever this person is has.
Same symbol I saw on old Hothead's flamethrowers. Welcome to the team, Mr. Osborn.
Welcome to the 110, Lonnie Lincoln.
Yep. Complete contrast, opposite directions, all the good stuff. Eventually they're gonna clash, and, you know, given this show, that he has a connection to Peter, he might find out who Spidey is. Whatever a spider can be to me. Oh. Hell yeah, baby, that's right. Like I said, like this is good so far. Like Peter's life is stable for the most part, but it never stays that way, you know. It never does. There's almost like a fear in writers to make Spider-Man have a decent life, you know? So let's see what we got.
Right. So, Energy Research Division. We've been making progress on our project.
Okay, we've got some new faces
a
here.
magnetic generator that will hopefully be able to create a perpetual magnetic field that...
Parker, either put me out of my misery or stop talking. How
Wow.
do you expect to make it in this field if you can't properly present your ideas?
Well, I just...
You know what your problem is? You've got a lazy tongue. If you don't learn to speak up and speak your mind, you will never be heard over all the other voices in the room that are much, much louder.
Okay, it's actually giving advice there.
If you like jokes so much, Parker, let's talk about your absolute joke.
I mean, he wasn't wrong with that advice.
Magnetic generator, huh? It sounds unwieldy, unreliable, and unnecessary. How much power could that rinky-dink design of yours possibly put out? I doubt enough to power a child's alarm clock. Oh, it might win you a ribbon at the science fair, but it certainly won't win
No,
you
those
my
are exclusively soda
Please
volcanoes.
Proceed. Maybe you'll dazzle me.
So, in my presentation, I will cover...
Oh, enough.
God.
Parker, be a lesson to you all. If you
This
come
guy's
to me
such a
with
dick.
pitches, I will tear them to pieces.
He's
And I
such a
know what you're
dick.
thinking,
Like,
"Oh,
come
the
on,
old
man."
Guy, he's so hard on us. Yeah, you bet I am. Because I will do what it takes to get you to perform. I will drive you like sled dogs through a night of holy terror.
God, even
because
Connors
that's
is like,
how
bro,
you
this
win
guy
the
is so
night,
extra.
people.
Night of holy terror. Got it. Sorry to interrupt, but Mr. Osborn is requesting a meeting in his office. No, Doctor.
Parker.
not you. You'd like to see Mr. Parker.
Bro was actually kind of getting hyped there, like,
Osborn always wants to meet with Peter.
Wow.
You all should be thanking Peter. He's obviously doing.
Like, honestly,
really
what
well
are you, his
here,
secret
which
love
gives
child?
The entire intern team a good name. So since Peter's leaving, I'll just go over our project schematics with you later, Bentley.
I'm the arbiter here. I make the decision.
Of course you
Of course
do.
you do, man. Yes!
Can't wait for you to tell me how. Oh, what did you call it? Right. How unnecessary all my work is.
Oof.
Amadeus, why don't you present next?
Finally! Feel free to take a few notes on your way out, Pete. Lights!
Yeah, sure, bro. You are a literal nobody. Just move along.
The future!
I mean, presentation, maybe he's got points for that, but still. Okay, he has no spider sense. That is just confirmed from that.
Oh, it's okay. My face barely hurts.
Peter Parker. Oh, new intern, huh? Here to see my dad.
Yes. Yeah. Here to see your... Oh, whoa, you're Harry.
Uh-huh. Cool to meet you, man. Welcome to the top of Oscorp Tower.
You
Above
look
it all up
no different whatsoever from the last time.
It's always so freaky getting off on this floor. I feel so out of place.
Hey, if this is the place you're supposed to be, then you're not out of place. Right?
It's just... Your dad is
Yeah.
kind of intimidating.
Oh,
Don't
man.
let my dad scare you. Look, dude, you're like way younger than him. Anything happens, you can outrun him. Hope I see you around, Peter.
Hey, Mr. Osborn.
Even
I
a
just
good
ran into your
relationship
theater.
with the son.
You're here. Turn on Do Not Disturb mode.
Good lord.
Now, this is some serious privacy. I wish I had it in my room at home so I could keep May out when I have girls over.
You don't have girls over.
Well, like, eventually.
Well,
If I were to ever
Nico
have a- other than
probably.
Nico, who is a girl, but
Yeah.
more like a bud, not someone I...
Okay, Peter.
We'll
This
work
protocol
on
is
that.
in place so we can talk about Spider-Man. So, let's do that.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, lot. Wait, what are you watching?
I'm surprised you haven't been following this.
With over 100 countries,
Hey!
the ratification of the Sokovia Accords means that any superpowered individual must register with their respective government or risk a fine or even
Oof.
imprisonment. Most recently, the passage of the Sokovia Accords has created dissent in the Avengers ranks.
Oh my God.
After a skirmish at an airport in Germany, the group has...
Is this the
scouted
MCU or its own thing, guys? Like, come on.
the run.
I mean, I heard things were crazy, but... I mean, they're the Avengers.
He didn't even take place in that battle here. That kind of
Maybe.
sucks.
Maybe not. That's their problem to solve. You're your own hero.
But all that Accord stuff they're fighting about, would that apply to me?
Yeah,
I will
obviously.
handle it. That's what I'm here for. Your focus is needed elsewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is. I've been trying to figure out what to do about the tricked out criminals I've been fighting.
Ah, yes. New York has become a very dangerous place, that's for sure. Now, before you go digging around in it, you need to take a look at what my Secret Projects division has put together.
I can't wait to see their designs. I've actually had a few ideas of my own that I've been doodling out.
Very,
You're already past the design phase, Peter.
very classic. But we're not going with classic Spidey, are we?
Into overnight manufacturing. Oscorp's best engineers now work round the clock for you.
Just,
And they have no idea
Ooh.
who you even are.
God no.
This is for me?
Why would you want a cape like that? Oh, are we really picking that one? Really?
You know I'm not Thor, right?
Yeah.
Looking at this, all I'm hearing is, "You are not worthy."
You're underestimating yourself.
Like,
Think of how much you've changed.
no,
since
that
you
one
were
is just
Spider-Man.
not Spider-Man.
You'll grow into the suit. It reflects true strength and true heroism, both of which I know are in you.
And it's a blatant rip-off of
Plus,
Thor.
It tested really well in all your key demographics.
I have demographics?
Oh my god, is this an episode of him just trying out suits? Because I would like that.
Wow, you guys must really be jonesing for some Werther's originals. Huh? Drop the pearl.
Oh no!
Good. Now I think
No capes!
Get off.
Didn't y'all watch The Incredibles growing up?
Are those things supposed to help get me down? Hey, ow! Hey, stop! I am not a pinata.
Wow.
Oh.
No capes.
I'm gonna need to see some other options.
Please. How many suits we going through today, I wonder? That's Peter's plot in this episode, just, you know, suiting it up.
Great job today, everybody. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Hey, I wanted to be sure to catch you and say thanks for the ride home the other day.
So you waited outside for me like a stalker? Aw, that's so creepy. I'm
Wow.
touched.
I know this isn't much, but I picked it up from my mom's garden, and if she found out, she'd kill me. So I must like you a lot, Pearl.
It's perfect. So, is everything okay? I dropped you off and then you kind of went radio silent on me.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. Really, I just got overwhelmed.
It's cool. I understood. I just didn't know what happened is all.
Yeah.
Sorry. My brother Dre got into a situation, but he's safe now, so it's all good.
All good? Great. I'm glad. You want
Yeah.
another lift back to your
Don't
place?
believe that.
No charge. It just so happens cute boys who bring me flowers ride for free in my car.
Nah, I gotta pass, sadly. Still got some errands left to run, you know?
Okay, I'll see you later then. Just remember, you can always talk to me if you
Yeah,
need,
how
okay?
long can you keep
I
up
know
this
you
persona
wanna
of
be a
being the
tough guy,
happy,
but
tough guy
Nobody likes tough guys, Lon.
of the group, you know? I get the feeling Pearl's a little more observant than that. Big Don.
Here now. You on the clock.
Hey, look at that! Huh? Yeah, up
Oh
there!
god, what is it this time?
Whoa!
You are not the Wasp! God. Like, what? You've even got a Wasp emblem!
Hornet pack is more efficient method of traversal.
The Hornet pack.
Freeze up your wrist shooters for your stingers.
What? Oh, no.
Yeah, you've just made a different hero entirely at this point.
Sorry. Oh, there's just a lot of new stuff to get used to. I mean, am I even technically
Like,
Spider-Man
is it...
anymore?
Yeah.
Well, why do you need to be a Spider-Man at all?
Is it too much to ask for, like, a training ground?
Well, it's
A test
quite
room?
a narrow niche.
You should be open to expanding your identity options.
Whoa. Yeah, sure. I don't know if it's worth changing my whole name so I can use a wing pack that is, like, impossible to control.
It has a built-in gyroscope. Quit fighting
Wow.
it and you'll level out.
Oh. Okay. Hey. Hey. All right, now I get it. This is actually pretty cool.
Oh.
Next, please.
Please. Oh my god, I love all the transitioning back and forth from this.
The Scorpions are trying to move in on our turf, Don. We gave them a chance to show some respect, and they won't cough up an ounce of it.
They're not the only ones who owe me some respect.
I mean, you ain't really giving him a
Like
task.
a damn study hall in here to you, huh?
Sorry, I'll put it away. Not like anyone's doing anything around here anyway.
Excuse me?
Sound like Lincoln here wants something to do. Well, don't worry. I got just the job for you, superstar. I'm making a group order at a place up in Highbridge called La Frescas. It's a killer spot.
Their burritos
Literally.
are out of this world. Man, it's like they fell out of a hole in the sky.
Yeah, hi. Placing an order.
Oh, when they give you hot sauce packets, can you ask for extra?
Oh my god, he's really passionate about his food. If you're stuck in this life, at least make some friends in it, you know?
Huh? Honey, wait up. Balloon, come back.
Oh my god, is this referencing the Spider-Man 2 game? Black Panther? Okay, we're not referencing Panther.
Here's your balloon.
Wow.
Oh, no, hey,
She still took the balloon though.
I'm your friendly neighborhood flying spider.
That freak scared my daughter. Get him!
What?
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Osborn. This suit is another bust. A little girl just screamed when she saw me.
Damn, I was afraid of that.
Wow.
What if we added a smiley face to the mask?
No.
Even creepier.
I actually like the design of this suit. This is the first one I've liked, but yeah.
Calm down. I know this is frustrating, but it's all part of the development process. Head back to Oscorp.
Maybe get some input from the guy himself this time, you know? The one wearing the suit. Wow. Alright, we got the Scorpion gang.
Order?
Yeah. Picking up for, Big Donovan?
Not very discreet when you say that.
Here you go, man. Take care.
Not even gonna get the extra sauce? Are they all Scorpion members?
Tell Big Don we'll be seeing him soon.
That could have gone much, much worse. In fact, it still might. Nice. Got away this time. Also, it's suspicious how quiet this train is in New York, for God's sake. But yeah.
Well, look who's back.
We ain't getting a tip, kid. Welcome back.
Is there a long line or something, superstar?
I almost got jumped out there. And you knew it would happen, didn't you? Who was that woman?
Yeah, let me guess. Dark green hair. Looks like could kill. Also, she looked like she could kill you. Her name's Camilla Black. She's lieutenant for the local riffraff.
La Frescas is on her group's turf.
They're a crew that showed up recently. Called themselves the Scorpions. Nasty group.
Even branded with it.
Camilla was unfriendly. The guy running the whole operation is an even bigger psycho.
And that's coming from you?
Boy, Mac Gargan make me look like the Dalai
Mac Gargan. Oh my god. The Scorpion.
Your beef with him didn't involve me until you sent me in there using your name.
Wake up, Lincoln. The Scorpions were always going to be your problem. The 110 is our street. This is our neighborhood.
Yeah. You're in a war, literally. Guns blazing and all.
Walk down to your house if it wasn't for us. You want to protect your family? Without us pushing back, Gargan and Camilla will be knocking on their front door.
If it gets too bad, I can get my family somewhere else. Somewhere safe.
Where you gonna go, superstar? Even if you did move out, the thing about Gargan is, he used to find people for a living, and now his go-to gal...
Okay, I do like how Matt Gargan actually has some credit in this show.
Regardless of the reasons, Gargan knows you roll with me now. He'd track you down just for fun, and it wouldn't be too hard with you popping up all over the local sports page every week. Face it, kid.
Basically, you're a target
alone.
now.
No one will be able to help you. With us, at least you got protection.
Supposedly enough protection. We'll see how far that goes. Oh, he's really being pushed at every angle.
I don't want to be lied to anymore, Don. You can't use me like a pawn.
Yeah, once I know for sure you're loyal, you won't be. Now I suggest you grab a bite to eat after all. You worked so hard to get this food.
You actually just got food.
You gonna finish that?
What you mean? You even started it? No.
Peter, I owe you an apology.
Please, 3 strikes, you're out.
I've been throwing a lot at you.
Let him
But it's
pick a
only
suit
because I
now.
want you to be equipped for whatever's out there.
Like what?
Like, I don't know exactly. I mean, nobody does. This city has grown accustomed to loss, destruction, chaos.
True.
All caused by events we barely even understand.
My uncle used to say no one's tougher than New Yorkers.
Your uncle was right. Toughness is what helped me build this company. But what is Oscorp worth if I can't use it to give back to the city? Our city.
Like what it's worth in US dollars? I think several billion.
Wow.
I'm serious, Peter. Now that we're working together, if you're not the best hero you can be, then I failed.
No pressure or anything.
No pressure.
Yeah.
That's why I've been forcing innovations on your suit. Why I've been pushing the envelope. Because we're in the middle of an arms race that started way back when the Avengers first formed.
When they defended the city from that invasion?
Wow.
I mean, they stepped up because we needed them.
And that need is still there.
It's still weird how like we're doing the MCU but without doing the MCU.
One bad day away from a gamma-fueled rampage. Heroes that won't decimate an entire country.
The Hulk's
trying
a
to
thing.
shut down a mad AI that they themselves created.
Ultron
We need
happened.
Heroes who will take accountability for their actions and live up to what they represent.
I'm scared I'm never gonna be good enough to live up to what you want from me, Mr. Osborn.
You will. I'll help you. And while those Accords force the Avengers to reckon with their past mistakes and shortcomings, you and I will be perfecting what comes next. The first in a new generation of heroes.
Yeah, you're trying to build your own like Avengers team entirely under your own control, and it's giving very suspicious vibes.
Potential suits you tried offered. They weren't you. You're Spider-Man. And this is Spider-Man. Isn't it just how you always pictured it?
I mean, it's amazing.
Is this classic?
I don't know.
You will know, though. As soon as you try it on.
The one that he showed him? The music's upbeat, so yeah. No, it's not classic. What is this? Oh, we've got like anti-venom. Interesting. I can get behind this suit being the main one. I'm good with this.
The aerodynamics are top notch, but
no buts until you see it in real action.
yeah, too bad it's totally dead. No one's committing crime right now.
It's New York City.
Yeah.
Someone's
Give it 5 minutes.
Mikhail, starting.
There you go. That's the excitement you need in New York.
It is enough to get what we need from the inventor.
Well, I should hope so. We're about to have half the NYPD after us.
Enough complaining. Stick to your role, Dimitri.
It is my role. I'm the brains.
I am the brains.
Mila is the
Wow.
muscle.
I am the muscle too.
And you're the wild card, Roxana.
I am the wild card.
Shut up, Mikhail.
Yeah,
You're the
sure
guy
you are.
with the van, so drive.
If we wasted time prepping your plan, Dimitri, the tracksuits would have hit that stash house first. They don't do quiet.
Roxana's right. We too loud.
Stop right there! Freeze! Hey, but a deft touch could have avoided all this unwanted attention.
Who says it is unwanted? Now comes the fun part.
Oh god, you give Rhino vibes, honestly. Like the music though. This is the kind of excitement you need in New York City. Come on, Parker.
Mr. Osborn, got something here.
Of course. Well, we'll have to debrief later. I'm supposed to...
No!
Yeah. Bro's just here for the thrill. Money, secondary. And you know what? I respect it. That's not good. They got him.
Oh, man. You're clear. Get to the side of the road. Let me help you out of it. Hey, my daughter. I'll get her.
There we go. No intimidation factor, and it's a nice suit that gives Spider-Man vibes.
Now this is living!
Unless we crash, then it is dying.
Potato, potato.
I don't know if we're going to make it through the bridge, Mikhail. This is a lot of heat.
If you're scared of wolves, don't go in the woods.
Hey, до свидания. I will be back for you all.
Did she just...
With all our...
Huh. I guess she was wild card.
She did, Stu! Oh, you could have drove through all of that.
Next time we try your quiet thing, Dimitri.
Well, there you go.
Anyone still out there? Help! Please! Need help!
Ooh, see the eye lenses are really good on this one. Yeah, this.
I'm fireproof?
Yeah.
I'm not. You're safe now.
Thank you. You're amazing.
You're the amazing
Catch your breath.
Spider-Man.
Just glad you guys are okay. Sorry, I gotta run. Stay safe.
That is a win.
Okay, I'll admit I wasn't sold at first, but it was so awesome.
Oh, for
We
God's
have a winner,
sake.
Mr. Osborn.
For
Holy
God's sake.
crap, you're Spider-Man.
Oh.
No, I'm not.
As we've been
Really?
following the high-speed chase,
Two?
Mikhail Sitztovich, Dmitry Smerdyakov,
Both
and
Osborns.
Roxana Volkov were all taken into custody.
You fool.
Their accomplice, a woman known as Mila Masaryk, is still at large.
Alright, we're gonna see the brains behind this operation. Oh, it is Otto! What?
Ms. Masaryk, how can I help you this evening?
We've actually got Otto Octavius making the weapons. Oh, man. Well then. That could be bad. Even Otto without his arms is, big problem. You know, big problem. You've really got to show Strange again at some point if you're keeping him, like, relevant with the outro of all things, you know? Nico, yep, not in this episode. First one without an appearance from her. Yeah, all these silly heads. Your friendly neighborhood Spidey, baby. Alright then, so that was episode 4 of the spectacular... Why am I even saying that? No, it's not spectacular. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I got a little too excited there. You know, the show's fine, but it's no spectacular or anything. But, yeah, cool stuff. So we've made, like, our new seasonal costume. Like I said, I don't know if this show has a plan for a season 2. I want to say it does. So if we change costume next season, that would be okay. Or if Norman has any downfall, you know, and we have to fight him and wreck the suit that he gave us in the process, and it's one of those kind of things, you know. That's one thing. I think this is the anti-venom suit, and I'm saying that because I played Spider-Man 2 quite a while ago at this point, and it had the anti-venom suit. So this might be it. There's so many costumes in Spider-Man, you know, it's hard to keep track of all of them. Or it might just legitimately like an original based on the anti-venom costume. So I'm not entirely sure what the deal is there. But either way, you know, I'm glad we actually got to this costume, because the others, yeah, reference galore, you know, like we said, it's so weird how, like, they kind of want to make this the MCU universe, but, like, slightly variated to where, like, there's no Spider-Man in it. But basically, it follows the entirety of the story of the MCU up until the point that, like, you know, up until episode 1 of this one, where, like, Strange got involved with a symbiote, like, presumably from another dimension, and, you know, the spider came up, which, by the way, that spider, you know, I remember that spider, that, you know, that bit Peter, that's still out there. I think that thing did latch on to someone else, so we might see Spider-Man 2.0 at some point, you know? But, yeah, all that weird stuff. So a lot, the most, like, you know, on-hand, like, MCU references in this storyline is here, you know, and, like, I don't know, you know, like, I think it's fine enough, but I am genuinely kind of tired of, like, you know, every, like, since the MCU's kind of big, you know, spike, you know, since Endgame, and even before that, you know, every kind of property with any kind of hero related to Marvel has to take place in, like, a multi, you know, hero setting, you know, like, there can never... That's kind of a weird thing about their, like, you know, the hope of ever having, like, spectacular comeback, is that it feels like there could never be another like, standalone Spider-Man universe, you know, where, like, there's no Iron Man, there's no Captain America, there's no Shield or whatever, you know, like, it always has to be involved in some way with the multiversal, like, shenanigans, you know, and, like, the animated series had that a lot as well, like, there were references, you saw Shield, you saw the Avengers and whatnot in there a lot. But it was grounded to just Spider-Man stuff in New York, you know, it didn't use it overly a lot of the time. Nowadays, it really feels like it's almost just a kind of a lost kind of a thing at this point, where, you know, there's just so many references to what has made Marvel big that we can't just keep things standalone anymore, you know, which is a shame. But, you know, none of those heroes have actually turned up in this story yet, so I guess we are, in a way, doing that right now. It's just, they really can't stop with the whole, you know, Marvel Avengers gimmick, but I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, this was a fun one, you know, at least Life of Peter Parker in this episode, and we just had, you know, like, suits galore, you know, references, we got Thor, we had Wasp, you know, we had, I'm not even sure who the third one was, but it was obviously a reference to something. And then we've got this suit, you know, like I said, perfectly fine. Harry Osborn now knows that Peter is the Spider-Man, so the Osborn family is all in this now. Like I said, New Goblin, potentially, you know, even maybe you want to make Harry Hobgoblin if they actually make a duo of that, I have no idea, you know. Just setting things up for an eventual crash out, because again, it is Spider-Man. And like I said, I do appreciate how we are giving adequate time to Lonnie and his internal struggles at this point. We actually have, like, 3-way gang members right now. Like, we have Big Donovan, which is Lonnie's kind of piece. We have the Scorpion Tribe by Matt Gargan, the actual, like, Scorpion. You know, I really doubt he has the suit in this world right now. And then you just bring in, like, a third faction, which is Dr. Otto Octavius and his gimmick, and now he's the one making these inventions and whatnot, so it's probably not far off now from when he makes the arms and, like, becomes Dark Ark. Like, there are so many factions going on right now for a 10-episode show, and we only have 6 episodes to go, so it kind of leads me to believe that, yeah, we are going to get a season 2, because I don't know if we can do all of this in one season. And, like, we have him, Big Donovan, like I said, not a known Spider-Man guy, if he is a Spider-Man property, or if he's someone other in Marvel, he's acting as kind of like the big man right now, like the kingpin kind of guy. Not even really that, because he doesn't have like an empire or anything, but just like the standalone kind of, street thugs and whatnot. But obviously, Matt Gargan, Otto Octavius, Norman Osborn, those are big names. And to be fair, Lonnie as Tombstone is the least mainstream of them. But he is still a name in Spider-Man, so he is kind of the representation of that from that side of things. And like I said, I don't know if like all these entities can really come together in one for one season. But I don't know, like, right now the biggest focus feels like it is on Lonnie and Norman, which, Tombstone and whatnot. So I'm curious if they'll take the reins for season 1. Potentially, this could be build up for season 2, and we go on to, to Otto and Matt in Matt Gargan next time. We'll see. Or we could still literally be bringing in more, and we're building up to a Sinister Six type thing, because we have, I don't think Tombstone's ever been part of the Sinister Six, but we have a plethora of them at this point, So, we'll see. But yeah, interesting stuff right now. Like I said, now we have the next episode where we're going to, be bringing Harry into the equation. I don't know what his relevance will be in this, because he's not a hero. I don't think that Norman would be okay with him having Harry, like, be a sidekick or anything. But, we'll see. And hopefully we actually do get some more time with, Peter and in his daily life, because like I said, first 2 episodes kind of gave the vibe that Peter's life was kind of a big part of this show, which is nice to see, because Spectacular had a perfect balance of both of those elements. And we'll see, Nico was in this episode, I'd still like to see her, Pearl and Lonnie, that's obviously going to be a big thing, as we're starting to see the stress of what's happened to Lonnie now actually get to him. And again, potentially he's going to become Tombstone and take over, like, Big Donovan's gang. We'll see what kind of tragedy strikes with him, because I don't really have any faith right now that he isn't going to be hit with a tragic end. But we'll see. But this was a lot of build-up, mostly build-up in this episode, obviously, starting to put down, basically getting out of the, the prologue, really. This feels like the end of the prologue of the story, and now we're getting into, like, the big kind of stuff, The gang leaders are coming up, more well-known characters are coming up now. Spider-Man, Peter has his, like, main suit for the season, and it feels like we're now in, like, we're in the themes of the story now, so I'm really excited to get into that. But yeah, so guys, that was episode 4. Really exciting stuff. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time.